I hear that TikTok slideshows are doing very well at the moment, so I thought I would make one, and I'll take you along with me for the journey. So let's go to Canva homepage, search for Instagram, and then we're going to go for Instagram story. What we want is something that isn't video, something that is a photo. Let's go to Instagram story. This is Canva Tips for Authors, where we show authors how to use Canva for book marketing. If you would like to talk to other authors about Canva, come join the Facebook group, Canva Tips for Authors. The link is in the description. And thank you very much to everybody who has bought me a cup of tea. You help me carry on doing this, because otherwise I would have to stop because it takes a lot of time. Right. So the idea is we're going to do super basic. Okay. So we're going to go to uploads and we're going to find our book cover. I'm going to use one of these. So this is a pack shot of your book. So it's sort of a 3D image of your book. If you want to know how to make that, there is a video on that, and I will put the link at the top. Right, so we're going to bring this down to the bottom. Now, what we want to do next is to get the colors, one of these colors, as the background. So we go to select background, background color, and because we have the photo, we can choose photo colors. Now what we're going to do is we're going to choose this pink. We don't want to leave it like this because, well, the book gets lost. So we're going to select on the colors and we're going to slide it in a straight line all the way across so that you get a very, very, very pale version of the same color. Okay, and that works out quite nice. It looks quite harmonious. Okay, next thing what we're going to do is we're going to add a text box. And I'm going to change the font to one that I like. I like Maharlika. I just like the way it looks, that's all. And make the font a bit bigger so that I can see what I'm doing and you can see what I'm doing. There we go. And what you want to do is you want to take, you can use this for all sorts. You can use it to list tropes, one per page, or you can use it to summarize your blurb, one sentence per page. I'm going to use it to showcase a scene in the book. So in the scene, Elodie's big fear is that she is not very good and people like her because she's pretty. And her brother knows exactly what buttons to push. So I start with, she was working when her brother approached Mal. And then ellipses to suggest that there is more to this. And then we'll mess around with the size of everything and turn the alignment to left justified. Now bear in mind that when you get onto TikTok, there's going to be a load of gubbins on this side and down here. So most of your useful stuff is going to be in this sort of area. Okay, let's get rid of that. Right, so this is your first page. You also need something to tell people to scroll sideways. So we are going to look in elements and arrows, graphics, and there's lots of lovely pro things. I've used a pro element on mine, but let's see, there's loads that you can use which are free, like that one maybe. And then all you have to do is change the color of it to something that suits. Okay, there's also there's a flashing one somewhere, animated ones. That one, I quite like that one. Anyway, what I did was used a pro one, which is this one. Moved it to there, made it smaller, turned the arrow to black and the background to white, and then take the transparency right down to about 40% so that it's quite subtle, but it's there and it kind of encourages people to swipe through. I think the idea is that while people are swiping, TikTok is noticing that they are interacting with it. Okay, so we copy these until we've got the full scene, and there are 8 of these. And rather than you watching me go through that, I am going to show you one that I made earlier. There we go. So there's a little bit of dialogue, and then I end with, if you like green flag heroes, here's your book. So that for that last slide, for this last slide, what we do is, let's duplicate this. So if you like green flag heroes, read this. Let's turn the text down a little bit. And then this, I just made the book bigger and moved it to the middle. There. Okay. Right. So I've got all of this, and then I saved it. Now I'm working on the desktop. What you need to do is go onto your phone and share. See all. If you need to have linked your TikTok to this, and click on TikTok. And you can't do it on the desktop, you get this. But if you follow the same steps on your phone, you can then post it to TikTok. And I'll go over to my phone and show you the next bit. Okay, go over to my phone, open up Canva, find your project, have a quick scroll through to check that all of the pages are there. There should be 8 pages on this project now, because I've done all of the ones that I needed to do. Okay, then we hit share. And if you've already connected your TikTok account to your Canva account, you should be able to upload it straight to TikTok. Now, by default, it will only upload the first one, so whichever page you're on. So you have to go in and manually make sure you've selected them all. And then it should upload all 8 pictures to TikTok for you. And then you go over to TikTok and it should be in your drafts. So select drafts and select your project, which should be the first one because it's just uploaded it. Add your music, add your text, and then you're good to post. And that's all there is to it. That's how you make a TikTok slideshow using Canva. If you found this useful, please tell all your friends, and I will see you in the next video.